Our usual conceptions of time state that it is linear and cyclical. The sun rises and falls and rises again, all while the clock keeps ticking. But is the universe so predictable? As humans, we have memories and dreams of the future that come together to mingle as past, present, and future collide. According to the theory of relativity, two people can experience time, motion, and space uniquely from one another. So is time truly linear, cyclical, and forward-moving? What is the past, the present, and the future? What is old and what is new? And why do these terms matter? In the sprawling cities of Mumbai and Seoul, the interactions between the old and new are everywhere. The past, present, and future compete with each other, complement each other, and merge so that it is no longer clear what is old and what is new. The cities and everything and everyone that lies within are both time capsules and visions of the future. In the physical structures towering over the streets, in countless restaurants and food carts, in the pieces of cloth the people choose to cover themselves with, and in the people themselves. We see these interactions in real time. When examined, these four markers of time give insight into all nuances of old and new.
The hustle and bustle of the city distract us from the everlasting conversation within its walls. Aish, did you hear the news? About Bangaga temple Didi? News? What news? Bangaga Didi? Yes, about her. Her pillars are getting restored this year. Finally, about time. I can't believe it. How bits of her are crumbling. Her water sprang forth from the arrow of Lakshmana himself. She has welcomed thousands of devotees, taking on the way of their sins. Outrageous. Yes. What about me? You? Rajabai Lokdar, you've been in perfect condition since the Brits. You, with your colonial arches and stuff in interior. But I used to tower over the city. Now I'm dwarfed by crystal skyscrapers. You? What do you have to complain about? I'm crumbling down. They keep stacking newcomers on my tired frame. I swear one day I will collapse. And the trash, yes, the trash, so much trash. And the people are useless vermin. What a bunch of dramatic fools. Fools? Well, if it isn't for Tarabi Pai, the king of the slums. Yes, I am the slums. I sprawl and stack and grow, always adding another room to shelter a family. Don't you see? Would be nothing but a pile of stones without our people. Wangaga Didi. Sure, your steps are warm, but isn't that a testament to how loved you've been? Almost alive for a millennia. Rajapai Tai, your chime still keeps the city running. We were created by them, our only purpose to serve them across time, past, present, and future combined.
Mid-afternoon in Seoul. Snack time. Kalguksu Alley, Namdaemun Market. A packed hallway filled with stalls, women vending noodles, clamoring for your attention with loud voices and the enticing smells of their food. And an alley that has been doing the same thing since the Korean War. Just beyond the alley's beginning, just beyond brightly lit entrance signs, new 24-hour convenience stores display their rows and columns of snacks and instant ramen, with colorful plastic packaging clamoring for your same attention. Make a choice. What will you eat? Old school dishes and new school, something for now and something for later. Old or new, it all serves the same purpose. And you're hungry, so who really cares about all of that? Leaping over the alley and the bright entrance signs, the stores and apartment complexes, landing a stone's throw away in Myeongdong. It's dinner time by now, and you're hungry again. Drawn into the nearest restaurant, Korean food, interpreted. Bibimbap, a dish as old as Joseon, reinvented. International ingredients substituted for traditional ones. A bowl to bring together the old and the new, layered and overlapping in the hot steaming pot. You douse the bowl in gochujang, or brand name sriracha. You pick up the last bits of rice with steel chopsticks, or a recyclable fork. It's cooks and creatives who will choose the pieces, the ingredients, the flavors, both ancient and recent, and bring them together. What is old is given a new spin. What is new becomes anchored, implanted with traditional roots. A mishmash of time that throws the whole thing out of order. And of course, it's you who chooses what to eat.
You guys are sticking to me too much.
What the fuck?
I saw a young girl next to the Bangangan tank. She was smiling as she jumped up and down the steps, wearing a pink kurta with dazzling gold floral patterns. Her school-age brother runs up and down the steps beside her, his blue necktie bouncing on top of a white collared shirt. Their grandmother watches them from the shade, her vibrant red and gold sari draped across her body. The girl might grow up wearing kurtas of all colors of the rainbow, or she might take an interest in dresses, sneakers, crop tops. Maybe she'll invent the clothing of the future. Is it Indian, or Western, or something in between? Perhaps the boy becomes a businessman. His schoolboy clothes will slowly turn to business casual. Dress pants, leather shoes, and belts. One of a billion white button-up shirts in India, bought from one of a dozen vendors on just one street in Mumbai. He'll have to do what it takes to make it in a city with 22 million people, even if it means blending in with crowds of Indian men in white button-ups. One day, the girl might wear a sari that's vivid red, with striking gold beads and embroidery, complemented with gold bangles, dazzling earrings, and floral henna. Just like her own mother wore at her wedding, and her grandmother, and her great-grandmother. And the grandmother trusts that if her grandchildren get married in 20 or so years, they will remember their culture, their history, and wear the saris, sherwanis, and kurtas of the past, present, and future.
Respect is engraved within South Korean culture. Here, age and status hold significant value. Still, in a city like Seoul defined by its pursuit of transformation, innovation, and progress, why is it that there are still so many older adults who struggle in this changing environment? As I venture to Yeongnam, I see people finding individuality and expressing themselves through their clothing. I see elderly adapting to evolving technologies, and yet I vividly remember witnessing the struggles older adults are facing. Perhaps it's the growing older population, declining birth rates, and the lack of elderly support. Possibly the ongoing medical strike among young doctors causing further distress for older individuals. Or maybe it's the relentless, result-driven mentality for innovation that makes one lose sight of the journey, leaving certain demographics behind. Is this a sign that maybe we're moving too fast towards the future? We must find a balance between embracing the future while not forgetting the past. As humans, we are the architects of time, attributing meaning to time as the embodiment of time itself. We are the young and we are the old, bearing witness to time as it moves throughout us. As we progress towards the future, the traces of our past must not be left behind. We must savor it and use it to propel us forward, for nobody is winning in the race of progress if we do not.
Old and new are a binary humanity uses to organize history in a neat timeline. However, this concept of time is a limiting illusion, as time is an ever-breathing being that constantly builds and destroys itself. Past, present, and future bleed into each other. At the core of time is the ever-changing nature of humanity. We are the ones who decide what to construct, what to destroy. We are the ones that remember and create and change the world around us. Time gives meaning to us, and without us, time is meaningless.